Hello, welcome everybody. Today I am streaming. Today I'm playing more Trails in the Sky. It's just a habit, I stream a lot more. Last time we left off, we just got Olivier. I'm gonna try really hard to not say Oliver. I somehow got that wrong forever, so that's cool, I guess. Thought he was Oliver back then too, but yeah, whatever. It's Olivier. So I don't know if we get it permanently. That's just like a thing right now, but. Anyways, we have to go to Bose's south end, so because there was a burglary, and we're discussing a burglary, not that way. Why am I always going the wrong way? Where'd we go? So I said about the burglars as well. I guess it's not time talking about business deals. Yay! This one turned out really cute. Niall, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, really got screwed, you know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you tore on the trail with Scoop again. Hey, two kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see they let you out of that clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. It's not really their fault that he had some insight to that, okay? Did you go and check out the Mandavine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday, but it was after you had already been hauled off. We could have been a really good shot of your arrest had we been there. It really gets me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. Seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too, but to be honest, looks like there's nothing to be found around here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Did you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bo's market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyways? I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier, Olivier? Olivier Laneham, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Huh, you're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even gonna ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Oh, looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. I didn't want to talk to you again. I'm investigating. Oh. Shit's fucked. We're all on me. Give us guidance and all mine. They even got children in the mix. Maybe those people weren't Sky Bandits. Are you talking about me? Bo. Bro. Bo. Why am I fucking doing that? You don't have it upstairs, do you? I'm sure the fucking vendor doesn't talk. There's probably still some more to show we should ask around. Yeah. Does it take me back up to the north side? Okay. Now I got brothers running amok in the city. I swear what's happening to Bose. I'm just glad they left this hustle and done. Baffled as to why they should really do their homework on the city. They're probably looking for something specific. Kids. Fortunately, this hasn't touched on the burglaries, but besides like this, that makes you feel uneasy when there's no man at home. She's glad that Marana brought Simon over to watch the house. Is this Simon? Shocked when I bought me. But burglars, mother's here alone, you see. That's the questions you don't want to get out of the way. Fuck you. Official investigation? Fuck you. Bitch, you locked me up. Damn, do we all just fucking walk into each other's houses? Goddamn. Okay. Hey, you there. What? Is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you're still civilians. You cannot be wandering around here in the middle of an investigation. I can do whatever fucking I want. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. Just saying you know your place. The Royal always a bunch of bitches. If you're so adamant on investigating the matter, then we do have to be cleared out of here. If you get any more trouble out of you, I'm gonna have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Already been there, done that. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no arguing with these gentlemen. For an ass in the lion sky, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Said the general. Who's that? Colonel? For a soldier in the procedures around to be threatening our good citizens, that's an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army says you're working closely with the Guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the General is concerned... Oh yes, that side of the General really concerns me. I'll take up an investigation for you, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, you might have been here since early this morning, so I presume a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now. Yes? I'll smooth things over with the General later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. Alright, man, pack it up. We're returning to Hawken Gate. Looks like that's that. Seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture. We made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the Guild. I think our two organizations working together grasp this ability to make up for each other's shortcomings. Looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can do. We'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, alright? Excuse me, if you must take my leave. Oh, before I do, looks like I haven't probably introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. No introduction for her? Colonel Richard. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Oh, right. Wow, for some of the military, he sure doesn't listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s. He's not hard on the eyes either, since he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the Army. Hey, you guys! I'm Niall. Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could have sworn I've seen him somewhere before. Trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As far as that would be, no. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think that legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why you're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man, but what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to ladies. I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see here. Now the soldier's gonna have to resume our own investigation. Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. You mean the one bitch I couldn't talk to earlier who is... in... here? Oh dear me, weren't you the Bracer Kid to ask questions not that long ago? Oh right, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what you can ask me what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yeah, this is a good time as any. I painted my nails. Are they pretty? They're rainbow colored. It's bright. It was the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. I of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. Yes, because when I hear my door being fidgeted with, I just start opening the door. No checking, no nothing. Just assume. Full assumption in the middle of the night. But trying to be a group of masked men coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. Thought my heart was plumb gonna stop right there and then. Although it turned out to be the burglars, rather quite surprised and ran away to the north. I see, so it was the sky bandits, huh? So what you're saying then is that the house didn't incur a loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you about another thing? Did your husband come home late? Did your husband coming home late meant that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Raise your hand in a casting motion. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. On top of that, he still hasn't come back. So what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about this incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. When that good friend husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get what for, let me tell you. Hi, honey, I'm home. Rip. What a day I had. Fucking, what a 2 days you had, goddamn. So you just left your wife here to get robbed. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I had nothing to show for it. What's this? Do we have guests? You senile old man. My goodness, what kind of fire tempest got into you? Did you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? If it is being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband could just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. What do you mean a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Explains burglaries. Burglaries by sky bandits? You know, saying now that is terrible. But to think that high-tailed out here after my wife followed him was hilarious. Guess I got experience of CCL effect firsthand. What did you just say? Let's all calm down now, shall we? But to think these guys in the night like they did and they just disappeared like that? What does anything have to do with anything he was talking? What does that have anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day? He? What do you mean? Oh, right, you don't know. He is my fishing buddy. He stayed at the inn down the lake shore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch in a place the other night. A strange bunch? Now this seems really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard? Sure, I'm going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by the way of the inn's front door and then out into the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out no one like that had stayed there the night before. That is rather odd. So, was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort at all. In fact, it's quiet there. The meals are great, and it's well a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here, although I did find the fishing party rather interesting. Fortunately, if there's nothing here, then I guess it wouldn't be... If there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of sky events appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it. In a lot of these series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the Skyvans are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is that we should take an offensive step rather than a defensive one? Then how about we get going? After the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many rhymes as a pearl of liberal. Okay, so we're heading out. I gotta stop by the market and buy some shit. I said stop by the market? Okay, so now we go to Valeria Shore, which I think is out of town. Southern Boys is to get their head south from town. North, east, south. So like on Onso pathway? I'm really bad with directions. I'm gonna guess this way is what they mean. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's the wrong way. Ho. Did I do like I fucking... Oh my god. Fuck him up, Olivier! I don't know if he's permanently on my team, so like I don't really want to deck him out unless like he is. That tower, ugh. Yuck. I almost ran straight into that guy. Valeria Shore. I'm having really bad motion sickness right now again. I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I really need to go check out some vertigo. Let me take this thing really fast. So this is the North Shore of Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area and another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you expect from a place like this. Too bad it isn't a pleasant trip. You mean it's not? I at least intend to toss my carriage to the wind for a while, taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. That's what vacation is all about. Come on, everyone, I was just joking. You can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time you can enjoy taking care of some of would-be thieves. Even I, Olivia Linham, I'm sorry if I say that wrong. No, enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think something to do with the enjoyment or not. Well, whatever, as long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if you can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. I guess you said he saw some fishing angels here 2 nights ago, right? Can I ask you something? Oh, he's not responding at all. He must be really into his fishing. So this is what a fishing maniac looks like, huh? They seem like a unique breed. Not as unique as you are, that's for sure. Damn, we just got straight up ignored. Fine, bro, fuck off, I'll go inside. After I check out all the docks. We have to ride a boat. Okay. I like coming on vacation around this time. It's tradition in our family. We actually look forward to it every time. Kind of feel bad for my father. He always gets left behind. Rip. Kingfisher Inn. That's literally what it's called. And both and the Maple Leaf Inn and Zeiss are my favorite places to stay. Okay, Kingfisher Inn. Please let me know if you would like to stay. Welcome to Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everyone who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue on who that might be? Are you talking about old man Kawano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd. I heard he's a professional angler. He came all the way here from the Royal City. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild here. Looks like a pretty amazing guy. So you're saying he's the old man fishing out back? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. He might be able to get his attention if you call his name out really loud. All I have to do is scream his name. So what you got in here? Shit, I don't have any of these recipes. Oh. Got it. This is where all my money goes, guys. Remember, you're seeing it. You're seeing it live. Let's just go outside. Alright. Okay, old man who's clearly ignoring everybody. Excuse me, are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's not really out of his mind about fishing. Looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you? Just sit back and enjoy. Olivia leaned in with a smile that left all kinds of things up to her and blew into the man's ear. Olivia, you fucking weirdo. Oh my goodness, what in the... Who are you kids? And where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivia. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right, but how do you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you can spare to speak with us? I really don't like her voice that I give her, but I really can't give her a different voice, so she stuck with it. Sorry. I see. So you heard from Mr. Kawano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this someone related to some sort of crime? Well, you can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling out with this lake's guardian. I had gotten late in the night, and I was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian? I'm glad you asked. The guardian's a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of the Valeria Lake. He's been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. Looks like he was on a log into the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is. I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life, and it comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. Heard from a buddy of mine that had appeared these parts, so I came running from the Royal City. Now, that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How will we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. I had returned the boat and was on my way to the inn when I saw an odd couple head out on the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road? In the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ansel path. I first thought that they were a group of people visiting the city head back home, but it was way too late for something like that. And when I asked them at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out of here? Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. That might have been 2 lost souls who committed double suicide not being started by those around him. Jesus fucking Christ. Chill, Lloyd. Don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother. A person that's afraid of ghosts, this guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't he being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You better watch out because this little kitten bites. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. The couple did, in fact, seem to be one with purpose and a reason. I say it's because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? So I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked more like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. School uniform? It couldn't be... It wasn't one from the Janus Royal County, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece was there as well. It looked exactly like the same one she wears. I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally under her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? Then why you gotta tell it to them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on? If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, we'll meet him back here in 2 days, what the young man said. This don't seem rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the value of information. Just leave the rest up to us. We'll let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that it's off my chest, I feel like taking a boat and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Fucking man went zooming. He's like, I talk too much. I gotta leave. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. You mentioned something about a fisherman's guild, too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident? Exactly? If you don't mind me telling, that is. If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell. Blah, blah, blah. I see. That seems to be the person in question, all right. Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yep. Looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. All right, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Okay, so we can't fish or anything, so... Oh, hello, barman. Do I have to rest? Okay, I was like, do I have to pay for this shit? We'll be staying here with us tonight. Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we better do it now. Don't want to head back to Beau's after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. I just saved, so it's fine. Please come with me, I'll show you to your room. Nice. This is where you'll be staying. I'll leave you here, so please relax and take the dinner I serve. Stay put, bitches. This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I didn't really have to do just that, but it's really okay to take it easy. Rest when you can. It's part of a bracer's job, too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. You can all skip rocks. Not that there looks like there's any rocks to skip, except for the cobblestone ground, but you know. Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze, but from here it's easy to tell this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisherman's dream come true. It'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters. Then how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in a chair and relax. How old are you again? Only geezers talking about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys supposed to get out and move their bodies. I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh, well, I sure hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Okay. Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. I'll see about casting a few lines. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if somebody at the end gets there. Why? Okay, y'all saw me wasting that time, right? Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over there, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Bro? Really? Score! So this is pretty nice route to be loaning out to everyone. Alright, then I'll put it to good use. Please enjoy yourself. Okay, so I gotta finish 10 times, so... Yes, looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Is this gonna be like it was in Trails of Cold Steel? See, this pier should be the best place to drop a line. It says west to get a certain thing, so... Alright, looks nice. Come fishy, fishy, fishy. Now what should I do about bait? It doesn't tell me. It just says examine pier and fish 10 times. Oh, it says lure. It says west lure. See what I come up with. There you go. Am I just sitting down? That's awful ballsy of you. So anyway, that's the critical. How should I bring it up? Wait until it gets time. This is what it says. Alright, let's see what I got. Tuna salmon. Yes, I'm a goddess of fishing. What a haul. This might be the best This might just beat the record for the size of my best catch to date. That first dinner was just a regular fish, by the way. I tugged on the line. Let's see, what should I do now? Apparently, I already fished 10 times, and that took me a while, and I was gonna write stuff down, but you're only, it's not, you can. You can only fish up to 10 times, so now I'm gonna go back and do this shit later, but it's fine. Anyways, since I fished 10 times, I got an achievement for it, here we are. I don't think you can fish again in this game, it seems like, so... And I've been writing down combinations, because there's a bunch of combination shit, I think I showed it, so whatever. Man, it's already starting to get dark. Guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. I got a few different ones, though. Check this out, Joshua, look what I caught. I caught a rainbow trout, a liberal carp, a smelt, a salmon. Huh? Joshua? What's this? Book 100 Days of War is going to be left on the table. Estelle picked it up. I wonder if Joshua just forgot this. For being so sharp, he sure can miss things sometimes. I guess I'll have to take it down myself. Then again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. Yeah, Joshua, I was so invested in my thing I didn't hear you at all, I guess. Oh, they're having dinner together? So, you can hold your liquor, can't you? I think I've changed my mind about you. Come on now, drink up. She's drunk. Hold on, Shara. Don't you think we're gonna live ahead of ourselves with this pace? Can it interfere with tonight's? What are you whining about now? Come and drink, you third-rate musician. Are you saying you can't keep up with me? Yikes. Estelle, don't just sit there and watch. Do something. Sorry, bud. Once you get started, there's no stopping her. But you don't have to worry. Shara never gets plastered. Shouldn't you be worried about me? Nah, you're fine. Hello, I just walked into y'all's room. What's this? Fishing house put against a rack. Oh, could I have grabbed the fishing rod from there? Joshua, are you out on the pier? There's a fucking porch. Sometimes this game fucks me up. He's back to the next one. Okay, that's not where I was trying to go anyway, so thanks, game. It's gotta be over here somewhere then. Yeah. Hey there, laddie. What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into battle? No, I've already had my fill. It sure has been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. His head heads the book back. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, that. I actually just finished reading it. My eyes are starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. Besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down, and while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's not like this when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but since you don't seem to know what's the most important, you're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. In return, how about you play me a song on harmonica? As you wish. Is the Whereabouts of Light good for you? Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. It's pretty. So pretty, I'm gonna cry about it. I like how it's like they're supposed to be siblings, but she's only been around for 5 years, so they're trying to, like, it's weird because they're also making a romantic connection, but I'm just gonna not think of that. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. Me too, Estelle. Me too. So you're still not going to ask? About my past, I mean. We promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? Considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me that long and not have a million questions? That day your father came home with this beat-up kid, some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why do you take him and all like that? Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. Like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, you got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield. Now wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I are family, right? Being a family friend has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kind of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make any other boss to argue with you. You know that? It's been like that since the first time you met. You gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was laying in bed. Wounded, I might add. Did I really do that? Yeah, injured? No, more than once. She was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's picture we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure, that's exactly what I intend to do. How about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great idea. I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. Still had the book she found. I'm actually done with it, and at this point it's just in a bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. Looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand? I'm sure you'd be fine. There's a lot of stuff you need to know in there anyways. So who do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? So do you want to take a stab at it? Sure, I'll give it a shot. Can I actually read this? I mean, that would fucking be crazy, but... Oh. What year is it? Gimme. Not ready to go to bed? Is Olivia fucked up? Help a fella out. I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. Wow, I think I just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivia. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Shara. Well, let's see if you come at a good time. How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're going to make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh, great. She's already reached stage 2, rage mode. Don't worry, Shara. Olivia said he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? What, so he can still drink more, can you? Joshua, how can you just give me her like that? I can't, don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know, should I? You're like a little demon and cute at the same time, too. At least the fish are polite here. I guess I'll just be fine. When we sit at the counter, I'd hate to bother the two of them. Right, good idea. Poor Olivier, he's fucking wasted. Please, Shara, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish, don't pour me another glass. I want to see Shara and Sarah get together. She used to be a bracer, so they have to know each other at some point, I feel like. Although I know they have registered in their own regions and they're quite far away, but I still think. Also, I don't know if Olivia is in here, that means like the time difference can't be huge because Olivia doesn't age much, I feel like. Later. I don't really know the timeline very well. Oh, he's totally plastered. It looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Shara. Oh, wow. What a night of drinking. I'm so busy lately, I haven't been able to enjoy myself like that for a while. You're not even red in the face either from all the alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training, Shara? Could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and apes in them. I might have built my resistance that way, but who knows? Somehow, I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, we wouldn't want to disturb him. It's a very high possibility of a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight. Getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it wouldn't be a good idea. Don't tell me you got Olivia drunk so you wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you? Well, of course I did. And I'll take me in the long run too, after his raging hangover anyway. So that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Well, let's see. It's getting late. Let's try and begin our takeout around the inn. Don't skirt around the issue, Shara. Quiet, you. For the time being, we're going to circle up to the far pier. Understood. Alright, then let's go. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Even if she could take over alcohol, you can't tell me she isn't impaired in some way. I just don't know if I want that, you know? What a bitch. Love her, but... Okay. I don't think I need that anymore. Oh, who are you? I just walked into your room. Oh, it's Lloyd. Having instructions on my side to get me by the I'm getting on the east side or small side. Fish guarding probably won't appear near those two places. I guess I think I can just continue fishing. It's like that golden trout or whatever they were searching for in that one episode. Where are we going? Ignore me. Rounds out by the far pier. That's not the far pier. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here. But do you think they'll really show up? There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my guess is that they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, there's possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the Skyvans are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place like that would be ideal. Like in here? Okay, yeah. I guess the fucking balcony? I don't fucking know. Hey, what's that? I love stuff like this because, like, it's like, what do you mean? Like, they're not gonna see you from the fucking balcony. What? Looks like we're a little early, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this were the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving. Wait for me, Kyle. How stupid are some of these people? Should have known it'd be them. Looks like they're heading for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. Good thing I didn't put anything into Olivier. Should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that, they are quite the clandestine bunch, but there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Dawn. Seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying, too. Hey, Kyle, don't you think Dawn's been acting a bit strange recently? She's just not like it if you ask me, you know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing. Well, I mean, it's lucrative. Now we got the army clamping down on us at full scale. Not to mention those annoying bracers are now involved. And he's gonna take hostages. He's gonna take in hostages and demanding ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, this Dawn has gone way overboard this time. And then you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best word, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. Shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although admittedly is a bit colder than liberal. Do you think you could just treat me like a kid? I'm not gonna get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me, with all your crap cooking and all, not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Okay, I see your point. Not really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyways, think of what I said before it gets too late to back out. Now getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get. I have to believe that Don is smart enough to see that. Do you think he started acting strange by the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I could think about as why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced those other guys too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. Who's that guy and he? Certainly a good question. What's that over there? What's what? Looks like whoever was waiting for it finally showed up. Looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? Could have come a little earlier for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. And if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already, we don't have time for that. Now we get down to business. Have there been any developments since last time? Yes, in fact, her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. So seriously, we're gonna get paid out of the Queen's own pockets? Guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they figured out where the hideout is? Nay, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We received reports that members of the British are on the move as well. Anyway, in the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happen to run into the temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either. Besides, there are way too many seditious types involved in this. What do you want to do, Sheriff? Should we just storm in, shoot them up, shoot them all, let Aditos sorted them out. Got a much better idea. A better idea? These two siblings of pyramids, the Skyband's airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we could do if they get away again. Somebody would try and take that out first. I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Alright, take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think it's a good idea, too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. We've got to get out on the road and start looking for the airship before they finish their meeting. Bye, bitches! I'm guessing this is the only way to go, so... To the road, search the location of the airship, and... Oh, we're about to beat some ass. So they're packed in front of the Emerald Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since off the main road. So what do you want to do, Sheriff? Should we subdue them? That's one way to go about things. But there's more than double their numbers since the last time we encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys are no match for us. So we take them all on at once. I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. Olivier! Sorry to keep you all waiting. Keep it down, they're going to hear you. Oh, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here at the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Huh, who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila, I was good to go. I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there. That's some serious tenacity. Come on, I couldn't let you do all the fun yourselves, right? I just come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you. Guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy at once. You'd have put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Shara. But anyway, finding this guy is here would be like finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subdue them all and manage to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance they won't tell you where their hideout is. They might even use the hostages as lever to demand the release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Ha! Boy, do I ever! Listen, he's gonna tell us to get on the ship. He's gonna 100% tell us to get on the ship. Boy, listen up, everyone. Okay. If you blow me, I'm just going to punch your lights out. He's gonna tell us to get on the ship. Oh yeah, we're for sure hiding in the ship. Kyle, Josette, it's good to see you made it back. I'm not doing voices for these guys, okay? They're just fucking minions. I didn't think you'd be gone so long. So talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, but we're nearing an end with the negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. So what you're saying is, yep, we'll be getting the ransom money within a few days, so we'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality. Train, sorry if you hear that. We did it! Sweet! Cool it down, guys. It's a little too early to be getting excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Don. Alright, everyone, pack up and let's get out of here. They just said roger that. We're hiding in the airship, I know we are. Temperature outside is 69.8 degrees, 50% humidity. There's a south-southwest wind blowing at a speed of 12 arch. There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area. Looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship. Aye, sir. Transmission orbital into all sections underway. Orbital floater started. Orbital driver started. Stabilizer is all green. Alright. Lift off. Aye, aye, sir. We're so hiding in this. I don't know where, but we are. I wonder where the fuck we're going to. Set the drive rate to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure that we can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye. Looks like I'll make it back before morning. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shut-out myself. I gotta report to Don first. Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd. I could have sworn it came from the below deck. It's just a mouse or something. I have to clean this place when I find some free time. Yeah. Someone sneezed. I like how it just shows Estelle. I think it's supposed to be all of them hiding there, but it's just funny to think of them just vibing there. Now we're in a dungeon. I suppose. I like how it's like, it'd be stupid to take on everybody. So instead, we're gonna sneak around and go to their base with probably 4 times as much people, but. Hey, go big or go home, right, Olivier? Fuck. Yeah, boy, am I tired. This became my My night and day have been completely reversed. Gotta just tough things along and we can say goodbye to this horrible life. But honestly, we can't go wrong. But doesn't even have been acting a little strange lately. He's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? If college I hear you talking about that, they'll beat you upside the head. But it's just that. Sure, you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry and finish up there and get some rest. Y'all can take a rest now if you like. Ah, you're too late. Why are we beating them up now? This seems so necessary. I didn't fight with Olivier, so now he has no fucking, what do you have? Quick draw? I also didn't equip anything on him, because he does hella damage, though. I guess, fucking wasted my turn. Oh, good thing we missed each other. No, I went straight for him. So, dropped. Phew, looks like we were able to get in here without any trouble. I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked. Guess we all have you to thank this time. But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were going to do if they caught us stowing away. Well, even if we were discovered, we just had to take control of the airship, and we would have had an advantage fighting against these law in these tight quarters. Superior numbers mean nothing without space to maneuver in. Olivier, so you thought that far ahead, taking all these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years. Are you kidding? I simply thought it'd be fun to infiltrate an enemy base. I think we could have been better off if you said nothing at all. Give the poor guy a break. At least we were able to get here without incident. Anyways, this looks like somewhere in the Nabel Valley. The Nabel Valley, like the one on the border of Bose and Roulette? What explains why it's so misty outside? It's definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. Looks like your guess was right, Shira. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us much getting in here. But anyways, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We'll need to subdue this guidance and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. And of course, your father, Cassius, too. Right. Understood. We just beat them and left their bodies here? Because that's not, like... that's not noticeable or anything. Is there just fucking nothing in these rooms? They're modified rats! Will you guys drop Red Sepith? Please tell me you drop Red Sepith. You fucking... this game hates me. This game straight up can't stand me, I guess. They're gold rats, so they drop gold. Don't mind me. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to build and it seems pretty ancient. Feels almost like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree. This place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued for several hundred years, so it doesn't seem that strange to me that something like this is still around. The Great Collapse? The collapse of the ancient Zamurian civilization, which existed more than 1,200 years ago, said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Alba said before? I can tell you what though, for being a place that's hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad taste in the hideouts. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around here too. But this is how old men like to live? Sheriff? What kind of men are you hanging out with? Had to make sure there was nothing in there. Can telling you, show you rush the room, yeah. What are you guys supposed to be? I think I got all of the chests except for one. How'd you get in here? Looks like the hostages are being held in this room just beyond here. I think it's time you surrender quietly or else. Don't kid yourself. Let's get them. Cool.
We're good to go.
What's going on out there? I don't even see Cassius, though. To the beloved distant Charles Squall. Is everyone alright? We're at the bracer guild. We've come to rescue you. Seriously, we're saved? You're taking care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. Really? You've been saved? I'm Grand Captain. I'm not supposed to forget you what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we got out of here. By the way. Doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. Everybody was on the line, including crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man named Cassius Brown in this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cassius, right? I didn't remember hearing that name somewhere. Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, who got off right before we left? Oh, right now you mentioned there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Well, there's one passenger just embarked the airliner right before we took off. Man had been on board since the Royal City. He seemed to have such a name if I remember correctly. What? But his name was on the passenger list. Well, since we got off right before we tried, there wasn't any time to document changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in the Relent, but we were attacked by the Skymans en route and things were left as they were. So that's what's happened, huh? I thought it would have been awfully strange if that had been captured by the Skymans. Well, looks like our question has been finally answered. How ironic. Now wait a minute. Then just what is Dad doing? What's something this big going? Why has he contacted us? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're just curious to know as I am, but what I'm thinking about isn't going to get us anywhere. Focus using on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We're not going out to Skyband leaders and arrest them. I know how you almost feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here. Good luck. If that's the case, we'll prepare the worst, our lives in your hands. Otherwise, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. Rip, dude, we did all of this work and you ain't even here. Fucking Dad. How could you do this to us? Get fucked. Rock out the passage. This is a dead end. It looks like there's something here. Shall we try pushing on it? I saw that in the cutscene. I was like, that looks weird. This was a secret door. That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. It looks like it's a corner of the Noble Valley. Should we help the hostages escape first? No. We need to take out the Skyband boss first. If we're attacked and escape, there's no way we'll be able to take that many people. Oh, that's true. Well then, how do we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation? I low-key think that you should probably just let them escape first, but, you know, like, whatever. Reviving bomb. Gonna need it. There's just suspect that you returned. Was the first time not good enough for you? Okay, let me save. Okay, that is all of the... The only voice we heard. Is this? It looks like the Skyband boss room. Eavesdrop and then raid the room. Wahaha! So the queen's gone to pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, we need to sign a plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold a minute, why do you have to bother with that? But once we got him here, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. You know, you leave them alive. Done? You're joking, right? Things know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we don't live well for good, we can still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostage too. Adios will never forgive us if we do that. I don't want to get our home back with mirror stained in the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since you become the boss around here. Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Ow, why are you just beating him? Ugh. Kyle? Who cares about our old home? What's kind of miracle? What could you possibly want with our old worthless land? We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? Once we return here, we'll just hijack another ship. This is gonna be the future of the Capia Sky Bandits. Ooh ha ha ha. Don, what's happened to you? What in Adito's name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but it could have your little family feud later. You again? Bracers, why are you here? How can you say something so heartless, especially after you gave us a little lift there in your own airship? Impossible, what are you talking about? It can't be. You got your airship sitting in front of the Emerald Tower, remember? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hole. In other words, we stole it right from a bandit. Take that. For a dimwit, you really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy? What'd you just call me? You bimbo airhead brute? Just try and say that again. Alright, enough of the bickering between you. We've liberated the hostage to defeat the other members of your group. This looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the law of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. And crap. Kyle, just what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, John. That's okay, I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill him, that'll be that. What? What a bunch of fools you are to think that with the pitiful number of people you could ever capture Don Kua. You just pulled a fun can. What the fuck? Ah! Look how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle, just said, time to hunt some game. I like my sport bloody. I kinda don't really want to kill the kids. Like, they did some shitty shit, but like, they just wanted to get money, so. Ow. Okay, well, Estelle's on big healing duties, so. What do you... Okay, you guys, you have a 150 to everything but Earth. could also just go like this. I want to keep him there for a second so I can motivate. And then we can work on, and then... He got petrified? No, he didn't! Oh, you're fucked! No! Sucks to suck, bro. So is he, apparently. Hey, I got 180, I need that! Red Sepith is what I'm excited about. These guys are tough, so is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap, how can I lose this girl? That's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been said, I'm going to ask you to surrender nicely. Any more trouble, you? Well, you know what will happen, right? Sarah shrugged her up and smiled and just said, Yikes, no, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Oh, what's going on? I heard all over. When did I get in the orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Don? Oh, just said. Are you back from our lunch already? If you're back this quick, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Huh? Don't try and cover it up. If you had enough, then how about leaving this breadwinning to us, man? He's fucking faking it. If I don't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Just I came back from around like forever ago. Went to pick up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? Never did something like that. What is this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are the Bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. What an interesting turn of events. Well, that you've forgotten, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airline, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking an airline, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom? Kyle, just tell me this kind of joke. I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape. Oh, hell, not again. Hey, Kyle! Start with this later. Let's focus on getting out of here. I'm never going to get the smell of this hair. Let's hurry and get out of this room. Which way do they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape their airship. After tracking this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. Made it out alive. What a tragedy this is to get my delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Olivia, you better hurry up or we're going to leave you behind. Oh, wait for me. We need to get the peoples. Oh, you're just saying. Okay, so we're just gonna... Okay. Okay, sorry. I figured that we were just gonna say fuck it because there's no way that we would be able to make it. Okay, I think I'm going the right way just because I keep getting blocked by people, so there you go. What the fuck? How did Niall and fucking Dorothy get here? Huh? What's this? How the army found out this place? That liar, things were supposed to go down like this. Hey, you get your dirty hands off me! Hey, what's going on here? So these are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? Intelligence Division. So how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. Really grateful you took us along. Oh, would you mind if we took a picture while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. No, this is just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. Thanks to the cooperation of those standing over thee. What? What do you guys... I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Hey, look, it's Estelle and Joshua. Bracers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you, we infiltrated the place one step ahead of you. Again. The entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeting Sky Bandit leaders up this way, but I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Once again you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strikes saw those level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return their ship and see what information I can get of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. You take your dumbass Royal Army with you. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person. He just lacks a little flexibility. That aside were the other Sky Bandits and hostages. The other lackeys to be just lying all over the place unconscious. As for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they're imprisoned in. I see. You've done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea. Amalthea. Yes, Colonel. She looks cute. Oh, wait for me, Colonel. We'd like to interview you, the kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. For another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you, too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. I like Dorothy's voice. I think Dorothy's voice fits perfectly in my head. If it doesn't sound like that, it's wrong. My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen just like that. Got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. Bristol's role has always been that of an unsung hero. There's really no reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah. That always made a point of staying in the background, too. Really? I never noticed. Where is Dad? I guess that's one problem we still got to figure out. Where's Dad now? What is he doing? And why hasn't he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing else for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened in Inset. We'll try and figure out what to do with your dad after that. You gonna walk me back to Bose? Thank you. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression of you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory, so I don't know if we can exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Skybands may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Skybands arrested, but it's a bit vexing though that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valeria Lakeshore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot of incidents that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much we can do. Anyway, we should be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the rest of the Skybands, things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really? Are you okay with that? Of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. I just hope the mark is worth that price of the Grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was a charge to spare. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And if anything else comes again, I greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure the incident had gone any longer would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel giddy inside. I don't think a Brace could be any more happy knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, too, you really surprised me this time. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment in paying for clearing up the incident. Give me that money! Oh, I got a haze quartz? What does that do? Here's the family song. It's a very nice sound. This is from me. Receive recommendation. Isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch? It's alright to give this to us so soon. Of course, it would be downright rude for me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Legrand. We're sorry that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if you heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. Wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild's one thing, but not contacting the family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airline boys, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please. Went to the receptionist from the landing port. What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by Skybands, and among the pieces are a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild, so we deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that, but wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airline left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roulette branch. For our Cassius Bryce family members here. What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roulette branch and they said you could come here. Here you are. This is the parcel. Estelle's giving both the letter and the parcel. This letter? Yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roulette branch. Seems to be just scribbled on before he got off the airliner. Guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh. Well, that's good to hear. So that parcel's from your dad, too? No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, I just here's him, so I'll be on my way. He's like, I don't give a fuck about your family affairs. Oh no, good job in helping the rest of the Sky Bandits. The Racers sure do excellent work. So nonchalant. Was he? Yeah, he was stuck on the plane though. And to think that a clue about your father being mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Dying out here. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read this letter if you'd like. Thanks, Legrand. Huh, well then, we'll have a look at the content, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain simple curiosity, that's all. Why'd your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Or I forced right on for an answer, the question would stick in his mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because? Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who's traveled alongside you? And just who it is you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Skyman's hideout, I wonder. Alright, already. You can be rather obnoxious, fellow. I hope you know. Guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Of course I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. So start by kindly letter seal. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I am sure you're probably finished with the jobs that are left for you, right? Most of the things you have trouble with beginning, but take each one at a step at a time. I know you both can succeed. And it turns out I've had a little trouble with my own work, and unfortunately looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. Most sure things turn out like this, but you should be grown up enough to not be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roulette, or You're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16 years is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Sherazard and Aina, Cassius. It seems like the type of letter your father would write. Touches lightly on things, but it's full consideration towards the both of you. Yeah, looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off. Yep, that's about 2 or 3 months away, which means it'll be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder what your father is and what's he up to. Pretty well then, let's focus on what's in the package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself, but we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Well, why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know. That's true. Olivier, don't coax us down to do something to satisfy our own curiosity. Actually, though, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. Estelle opened the parcel from the unknown sender. It's a fucking bomb. Inside was a shiny black hemispherical device. Also enclosed is a single memo with the item. What's this supposed to be? It's an orbment, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item that aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis when you find an opportunity K. That's it? Yep, looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say it, but I don't have a clue for this either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's possibly these people could be foreigners too. This is the only thing we got to go, and then honestly I'm about to ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black orbment anyways? From the shape alone, it doesn't seem anything intended for general use, although it feels a little similar to a battle orbment. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle orbment has slots in which to install quartz, but this one has none. Maybe this is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely, an artifact is an orbment created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all orbments produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. They're a type of unique antique, so to speak. But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Geez, don't look what's happening because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle? Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world is my dad got himself into this time? Estelle? You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How will we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, "Are you free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer?" Yeah, just leave the power running back home, leave it the way it was, fuck it. Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recognitions from Roulette and Bose, right? All that's left are Rouen, Zeiss, and Gransel, only those 3. If we do jobs so we travel around the other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves over nothing considering Dad's skills. There's also a possibility that he may have even traveled abroad, but I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. We might just be able to find this Professor R, too. Joshua? What? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, it is ever yes, yes, triple yes. Training to be a senior bracer to be travel on liberal, exposing that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process? I think you're somehow missing the point. Looks like she's back to her old self. I guess that's settled then. Do we get to keep Olivier? Okay, he's just down for the ride. Or is he leaving? Wait, Sherazard, you're leaving? What the fuck? I better get my shit back if you're leaving. Well, take care, I'm going to head back to Roulette now. That's it, I'm still worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Shara. It'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers, so it wouldn't be training more if you came with us. And if you didn't go back, the Royal Metro would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us, we'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. If you run into any trouble, contact the Royal French, you got it? Come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Shara. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's something I'm worried about. Alright. I'll watch the number of drinks. Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara. And why are you heading to Roland? Not to mention with Shara. That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose, and I thought it was about time to turn my attention towards another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to search on some lovely vegetables or some nonsense. So he's so persistent, I only agree to him coming on the condition that he can go drinking with me at the bar. We'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you promised her. I could die for the likes of a fine woman and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua, but after many agonizing hours, consider I've come to accompany fair Sherazard instead. I think I'll be better off with you for a safe distance away from me. We'll have fun, but I'm warning you, don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? Here's another piece of advice. When Cher's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. Seriously, not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Aina's coming along too. And she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? Is that, perchance, what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best, though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Relevant will be joining shortly. All passengers, please board. Well, Ollie boys, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we better hurry and get on. Sure, wait, can't we talk this over? I really appreciate just a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. And if you consider yourself and then quick acting like a ninny. Eeh. She's dragging him. See you later, Shara. Give regards to everyone on Roulette. Have a wonderful trip, you two. I just lost everybody. What the fuck? Better give me all my shit back. I'm for real. I completed chapter 1. That's love and peace, baby. Let's put you... It doesn't really matter as long as I have other checkpoints. And I have Emerald Tower, which is in 1. I kind of want this Kingfisher in 1 for this Valeria Shore one, I think. Or this is one of these two. So I'm just going to set this right here. I'll do the rest of the plot and then we can wrap it up. That's about just the Sky incident and that occurred in Northern Liverpool. I don't know who's talking. To think that bankrupt Caputo family drifted all the way down here. And be contacted by liberal guard incidents to deal with it as you see fit. It turns out I wasn't able to meet him then. Seems like something else might have come up. Also, the connection to the Skybane incident is still unknown, but it's clear another power is at work here. Are we focused on them this time? No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright. There's no need to throw a fit. Here, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking at things by the Chancellor. Contact you again, my dear friend. Huh, I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. Portable phone, huh? Why don't you carry around the quite nifty gadget? Yeah, I figured it was Shara. Shara? The fact that you're carrying around an orbit and even this ice central factory couldn't create, well, how would you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Oliver Laham, the wandering bard musician you come to adore. If you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? I always skip the forefill and go straight to the climax. Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Should I call you Mr. Ebonian Operative? Looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you're pretending that you didn't know Soprano Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two more than I already are. So back to the subject at hand, why don't you start talking? Who are you and what are you doing in Liberal? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics are, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So what do you mean telling that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hawking case so you got information was all part of the plan? And you even set yourself up to run us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The thing I must correct here is that the device is not an orbment. It's an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. I can piggyback off any orbital communications system and its transmission can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. Comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact, like the one of the sacred relics of Septian Church's stewardship over it? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real one? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you've already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire, but I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I'm really came to meet a certain someone. Certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as a supreme sportsman and master strategist by the Royal Army, the brace with a special title belonging to 4 people through the whole of the entire continent. Cassius? Yeah, the divine blade Cassius Bright is the one I seek. The divine blade. The divine blade. Didn't, like, Reen's... Where's Reen from? Let's see. If we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Rohan region. I wonder which route we should go to take there. About that. So you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we have to head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first, or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save that money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea! We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping our leisure during the whole Sky Bandit mess. We could leave after that. So what do you think? I don't need to carry the rent, but try not to waste too much money. Just, in order to enter the runners, we need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the west gate. Okay, the west gate, right? Okay, so I'm actually going to stop the episode for today. Since we ended chapter 1, we kind of see how Cassius was going. So, I'm kind of sad. Did it give me my, items back? Yeah, it did. It gave me all my stuff back. Okay, that's nice. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I upload here on YouTube weekly, usually Tuesdays at noon AST, and if you don't subscribe, then it should be there by the end of the week. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 2 to 3, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can check out all of our socials with my link in the bio. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video or over on my Twitch channel. Okay, bye!